Hello and welcome to episode 116 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're at home to Norwich City and away to Wrexham, both in the EFL Championship. And since you were last with me, as you can see, we've been in decent form. So let's get straight into the action, and I'll show you the team to face Norwich in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then to face Norwich City in our opening match of the episode, and it is James Trafford in goal. Back four is Carden, Shields, Wiles and Mia. It's Ivan at the base of midfield. Insua and Morante in central midfield. Ibrahimovic and Sidibe on the wings. Meredith up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant wants me to go with favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. I think that's probably a wise call, so we'll do that with no gesture. Excuse me. And let's get into the match and see how we get on. So we are ready to get underway, and as always, first 10 minutes we'll see how things play out. It is first against second, which is why I've decided to show you this game. So let's encourage and see if we can guide ourselves to a win, or at least not lose. If we can keep that 5-point gap between ourselves and Norwich, then that will be ideal. If we could extend it, that would be even better. Half an hour gone, and it is a Stoke highlight. Wiles to Mia, who comes forward, plays it into Sidibe. He's able to find Morante, who turns, finds Ivan. Back to Wiles. Morante all the way back to James Trafford, who finds Mia on the left. Wiles into Morante, Ivan to Wiles, to Mia, Morante into Sidibe. We're keeping the ball, but it's not really going anywhere at the moment. Mia finally releases Sidibe down the left-hand side, who crosses, and Ibrahimovic's header is just wide. So let's encourage again and see if we can find a way through before the break. We've only had one shot on target, which is slightly concerning, but we do have another highlight. Carden with the throw-in, finds Ibrahimovic, who releases Insua. His shot is a weak one, and it's easily held by the Norwich keeper. That's half-time. It's Stoke City 0, Norwich City 0. So let's go into the dressing room. Time for everyone to dig in, so disagreeing with my assistant. And let's see what we need to do substitution wise. Carden for Hadler is not a move I really want to make, so I'm going to do David Shields for Hadler instead. I am going to take Ivan off and swap with Morante. I'll then take Ivan off and bring on Voigt or Dongmo. I think I'll go Dongmo actually. And that probably will do for now. So 2 changes at half time plus a tactical switch. Let's demand more. See if we can get a decisive goal in the second half. It's a Norwich highlight first up, and their header goes just over. So let's see. Ibrahimovic is being advised to be withdrawn. So let's let this highlight play out. Hadler finds James Trafford to Wiles to Mia. into Insua, finds Ibrahimovic. Over the top for Meredith. He's got it under control, but it's straight at Hammond in the Norwich goal. And I will take Ibrahimovic off, and we'll bring Voigt on. In fact, yeah, we'll bring Voigt on. And then I will take Morante off. And we'll bring Chevalier on and confirm that. And let's see, can we manage to find the decisive breakthrough? Trafford to Hadler, finds Wiles to Mia, into Sidibe. He turns his man but loses possession. Reneker into Warrington for Norwich. Finds Walton at the back, ball over the top, and it's deflected into the path of Lamina, and Noah Lamina has given Norwich City the lead. That's disappointing, to say the least. Meredith needs to come off, and we'll bring David Oliver on up front. And for my final, in fact that is the final change, let's go attacking, see if we can manage to get an equaliser, demand more. And in all honesty, yeah, we don't deserve to lose it, but Norwich probably would have deserved a point out of the game. As it is, they've ended up with all three. Stoke City 0, Norwich City 1. And I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face the bottom of the league side, Wrexham, away from home. And the team for this one, Setford returns in goal. Carden, Shields, Hadler and Mia is the back four. Ivan ahead of them with Insua and Morante in front of him. Ibrahimovic on the right wing, Sidibe on the left, David Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to emphasise our status as favourites. I'm in agreement with him, so let's pump the fists and go with that. And let's get out there and prove why we're the favourites and the league leaders. So let's see if we can re-establish that gap between ourselves and Norwich at the top that we dented by losing to them in the previous match. And it is Stoke City highlight, but Wrexham do win it back. It's cleared long, but we've won it again. Sidibe to Ivan to Mia, who's given it away. Mather plays it forward for Wrexham, finds Booth. His ball in, and Howell's shot is pushed behind for a corner. Demand more definitely needed. And we need to get a grip of this game quite quickly now. Jones to Booth. Sidibe's won it back, and Booth is offside. So why we couldn't have been allowed to carry on, I don't know. But we weren't. And let's demand more. So Hadler into Ivan. Hadler to Morante. To Mia on the left hand side. Beats his man. Get the cross in. He doesn't. It's charged down. The loose ball falls to Sidibe. Comes off the keeper. And Ibrahimovic knocks in the rebound. And it is Wrexham 0, Stoke City 1. So we do have the lead. And we have a 2-point cushion at the top. So let's see if we can extend our advantage. Ibrahimovic plays it into Sidibe. His shot too high. And the highlight comes to an end. We've more or less controlled the entire first half, and just moments until the half-time whistle. There it is, Wrexham 0, Stoke City 1. So let's go and give the lads some words of encouragement. I agree with my assistant again, so we will point the finger and agree with him. Do we need to make any changes? Yes, I think we probably do. Lex Hadler for Tofik Chevalier. Ian Carden for Emilio Ruiz. Both are reasonable changes in the circumstances. So let's get in there and get out for the second half. Demand more. As Ibrahimovic comes forward, is tackled and doesn't win a penalty. Insua played forward for Sidibe, who crosses. David Oliver puts it in the back of the net with his 11th goal of the season, and it is Wrexham 0, Stoke City 2. So, let's see. Any changes needed? No, not yet. So we'll wait and make decisions. It looks like the midfield is going to be the next area to benefit from a change, and now is the time to do that. So Sidibe's going to come off, Gonzalez will come on, Ibrahimovic can replace Oliver. In fact, no, Ibrahimovic can be replaced by Voigt. And that leaves us with one remaining substitution, which we'll save for if we have any injuries. And with 65 minutes on the watch, Ruiz loses the ball. Lysett finds O'Keefe to Booth for Wrexham. Mather to Wells Morrison. Finds Duncan Gordon. Chevalier wins it back. Morante picks it up, launches it forward for Gonzalez. He's in on goal, but lacks the composure for the finish, and the chance is gone. So let's demand more, and it will be Insua that will be the final change, and Continella to replace him. So Oliver plays it through for Gonzalez, out to Mia on the left hand side. Plays it back to Morante. Mia into Gonzalez. And that is a lethal finish from Gabriel Gonzalez. And it is Wrexham 0, Stoke City 3. And we can now make that change in the knowledge that the game should be won. Setford finds Shields and he brings it out, tries a crossfield ball, it's intercepted, and Lysett is in but can't beat the goalkeeper, and the highlight comes to an end. We escape that one, but they've got another highlight, free kick for Lysett just outside the area, and this one is in a dangerous position. He's managed to get it in. Jerry Lysett, with his second goal of the season, makes it Wrexham 1, Stoke City 3. And we're into the final 5 minutes of the match. Surely it is just going to be a case of winding the clock down and seeing ourselves over the line. And that is indeed what's happened. And it finishes Wrexham 1, Stoke City 3. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, let's take a look at the league table then. And we are top of the table. 26 games gone, 15 wins, 7 draws, 4 defeats and 52 points on the board. 2 more than our nearest challengers, Norwich. And 4 more than Sheffield United in 3rd. So let's take a look at what is coming up on the next episode. And I've no intention of making any signings during the January window due to financial constraints. So what I am going to do is I will come back at the end of February and I'll show you the home match against Southampton and the away match against Ipswich Town, and that will be on the next episode. The intention then will be to play through to the final 2 games of the season before the episode after that. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.